Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for June 2009 for Capricorn. Okay, you Capricorns, I know Pluto is in your sign, and I know that this is making you face lots of issues in your life. I'm meeting lots of Capricorns at the moment, or people with a lot of Capricorn energy. And I must say, you're being faced with issues to do with your own power, to do with ways in which you self-destruct yourself because you're not dealing enough with your power. I've met people recently who are getting involved with alcohol and drugs and various things to escape their emotions, to escape what they're feeling. Well, Capricorns, this is time really to start feeling it, because we've got 3 planets this month in your 5th house of the self-identity. What are you about? You're not only about your work. Yes, I know, Capricorns, work is hugely important to you. And it's important that you have a plan and a structure and you know where you're going to. I understand that. However, with these 3 planets in this 5th house of pleasure, enjoyment, finding who you are, doing something that you love. This is what's important now, Capricorn. You need to assess your work very seriously. In fact, your whole life, while Pluto is making this transit in your sign, you're going to be forced to assess your life in depth. Not just surface along and just think you've done it. No, you're going to be asked to, it's going to be like peeling layers of an onion off. You'll peel a layer and there'll be something underneath it. For you this month, it's about looking at your work area, but looking at, are you enjoying it? Are you really doing your passion? Are you really doing that which brings you pleasure? Because this is about you and your pleasure this month. With Mars in this 5th house, it's about you knowing how to give yourself pleasure. There's a tendency to focus all the energy on the work, but especially if your energy is going into your work, you need to know that you enjoy it. Or maybe you have a really important hobby that you want to turn into a business. Or maybe you'd like to be self-employed. This is the month to put your energy into it. Mars is there giving you help, giving you energy and focus into yourself and what you need and what you're really about, what makes you tick. Mercury's there too. And as well, Venus is there for some of the month. It's there from the 6th of the month to the end of the month. So you've got Venus softening that energy. It will be easier for you to get in touch with that which gives you pleasure, that which you enjoy. So Capricorn, I'm not saying stop working because I know that's an impossibility, but I'm saying allow yourself time to do a lot more things that you enjoy that give you pleasure. And that could be work. But think carefully about a hobby that you enjoy, that you really could make into a profitable business, because now's the month to do it. The first week of the month, some nice experiences happening with your home and your family. Definitely some really nice interchanges, and maybe somebody who you've maybe fallen out with or had a little bit of a disagreement with, now's the time to make up. That Venus is going to make it so much easier, and people are going to be much more receptive to you at this time. As well, we've got Sun and Mercury, and the last 2 weeks of the month, Mercury in your 6th house. So yes, there will be a focus on work. Yes, you'll be glad to hear that, Capricorn. But at this point, it's about work. It's about how you get on with the people around you. If you work with other people, whether you maybe need to change your work, whether you maybe need to set new plans for your work. With Mercury in that 6th house, make sure that you're not getting bogged down with paperwork, with too many things that just slow you down. Don't get stuck in the weeds this month. Make sure that you're able to rise above them and see that bigger picture, which you're so good at doing. As well, with these couple of planets in your 6th house, and the other 3 will be moving into your 6th house shortly, it's important you look after your health, particularly with Pluto coming into your sign. You really need to look after your health. You need to protect yourself, particularly against infections, against things around you. extra immunity, boost that immune system best you can. So this is really important. Make sure you get the exercise you need, taking enough water, and a good diet. That's really important for you Capricorns at this time. As well, the sun after the 21st of the month goes into the 7th house. And so there will be more of a focus slightly away from the work into your one-to-one relationships. And this could be a business relationship or a partnership as well. But as well, you'll be shining the light and you'll be evaluating your individuality in these relationships. Your self-interest versus their interest. Is there a balance? You're going to be seeking more balance in your relationships. So there you have it, Capricorn. It's a big month. It's an exciting month ahead. Make best use of it as you can, especially those of you who want to be self-employed or take a hobby into something that becomes a profession. So I wish you a great month and I thank you for listening and I'll see you soon.